Sorry for the delay, folks. But here we are once again at the Potomac Curling Club at the Capitol Curling Center in beautiful Laurel, Maryland, just outside the DC Beltway. And Ben here is going to go through the teams on each sheet. You're up. Hold on.
Net lead.
Oh, there you are. Now you're off mute.
Oh, I'm good?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, all you.
Awesome. All right, so on Team MacNeill at lead, we got Stephen Johnson. At second, we got Laura Dunphy. I believe that's correct. At vice is Dan Kennedy, and skip is Alan MacNeill. And for curl down for what? For lead, we got Sean McClellan. And at second, Melanie McClellan. At third, Mathias Helbach, and the skip is Jason Cowan. All right, we are underway.
Okay, just a little technical. I'm sorry, Ben, did you continue?
Oh, okay.
Please continue. Don't run.
Oh, they didn't catch that? Okay.
Just continue.
All right, so just in case, for Team MacNeill, we got Stephen Johnson at lead. For second, we got Laura Dunphy. And at vice, we got Dan Kennedy and Alan MacNeill at skip. For curl down for what? Sean McClellan's lead. Melanie McClellan is at second. Mathias Helbach at third. And we got Jason Cowan as skip.
And that would sheet, what was that? I'm sorry.
Sorry?
Did you go through all 4 sheets?
Oh, no.
Sorry, Ben, you thought you were done.
Okay, I'm pulling up the rosters right now.
Yes, folks, this is an all-volunteer organization, which means we all are.
All right, on sheet A, we got Team Louser versus Parental Army. And pulling up the rosters. Team Louser is what? Louser?
Yeah, Louser or Loser.
For Team Louser, we got Daniel Donkaski at lead, Catlin Vermano at second. We got David Donkaski at vice, and Mitchell Louser at skip.
Can't read it.
I can't.
Okay. Well, I'm trying to do the... I'm having a hard time hearing myself, I think, because the noise in the warm room has increased. So please apologize to our listening audience. All right, which team did you end at, Ben?
We're on
Parental Army.
Parental Army.
Okay, jumping down. Okay. Oops, down further. Doug Bercheski, Rachel Howell, Steve Duberstein, and Bob Howell. Those are the official names that we were given for Parental Army. And I watched one of their earlier games. They're very good. Bobby, are you talking?
She.
Okay. Well, it's been a long day, and I think our equipment is deciding to take a break on us. So just a moment. All right. So Ben, you're 3. What number are you now, Bobby? 5'6"?
5'6".
Okay, and I'm 7'8", so hopefully.
All right, yes,
yep. We got you.
Success, yay! And then the last sheet is Hogged and Groggy versus Team Virginia.
Over on sheet C, yes.
Hogged and Groggy, we've got Ben Kean at skip. Brandon, I'm going to try my best, but probably mess this up. Kleszczelski, Tim at vice, Tim Kirk at second, and Chris Cramer at lead. And for Team Virginia, I don't have to look because it's my team. We have Dave Zimmerman at skip, Matt Athayde at vice, Jay Theado playing second, and Christine Dobbs is subbing for me as lead.
And we refer to her as Mrs. Dobbs.
So they've traded one Dobbs for another in this.
Yeah. And
Mr.
someone made the innuendo that she is better than he. So we shall see.
We'll see. I hope so.
Yeah.
I admit my bias.
All right, next sheet. Who we got?
On T.
Are we on?
The Rise of Broom Shooter versus Sweepwalkers.
Yep. That would be them.
So on the Rise of Broom Shooter, we got Shannon Chalmers at lead, TJ Burkett at second, Andy Hartzig at vice, and Eric Johnson at skip.
And Sweepwalkers?
Sweepwalkers. We got Sharon Miner at lead, Paul Saden at second, Jen Ying at vice, and Dewey Donovan at skip.
And our feature sheet is sheet B. So we will be watching that game mostly. Is that a word, mostly?
It is. And so is Bigley, believe it or not.
But we will do our we will be doing our best also to keep you up on the action on A, C, and D. In fact, if you are watching and or listening, go in the chat and let us know, hey, you know, you're missing some great action over on sheet A. Or, hey, my son is playing on sheet D. Please let us know.
All right, I believe yellow is saying 1 currently on sheet B. They're going to go for a draw. And it's going to be a tiny bit light. Going to roll off the guard. And I believe the shooter is in the house.
Yep, at this point, looking at the overhead, it's 1 yellow. But the end is not done yet.
This is Alan MacNeill's first shot. Got a bunch of guards in the way.
That seems to be the theme for Sheet B this evening. Lots of guards. I was saying that seems to be the theme this evening for Sheet B. Lots and lots of guards in play.
Oh, good Lord, look at all that.
Seems like Alan's going to go for the hit and roll off the yellow.
So Matt and Royce in the chat say that they have a brother and son and daughter, respectively, on Sheet B. So shout out to the Johnson clan. Demi Huffman is watching for Sheet C. Richard Cowan says his son is skipping on curl down for what? Go, Jason?
Mr. Royce Johnson, my son and daughter-in-law, are in Sheet B, so keep watching. And Rich, yep.
Stowe needs a curl.
Yes, it does.
And they're going to nose it.
Looks like yellow's still sitting 1.
Yep.
A quick view of every house and every hack at this point in time. We'll do this occasionally.
I believe Jason Cowan's going to try to go for a draw through that port on the on the left side, or try to promote that yellow right there.
Coming into the screen now.
Gets it off to red.
I agree with Royce Johnson. I'm loving the outfits on Sheet D as well. Very, very fun.
Yes, in case you haven't noticed, we've got quite the set of characters over on Sheet D.
D for dinosaur, right?
All right. Well, unfortunately, we are on Skip Rocks here on B, so we will skip over to D a little bit later to show you those outfits. I thought they were done talking, but guess not.
All right, so it seems like Alan's going to try to go for the promotion on the red. Try to hit slightly off nose. It needs to curl a little bit in order to get the perfect angle for the run back. And they do.
Ooh.
Really nice shot.
Very nice.
Really
Okay.
nice.
But I still think it's one yellow.
I believe it's going to just be a draw to the forefoot.
Oh, here, look, view of the. There is a small port right down the center.
It seems very early on that the ice on the very edge of the sheet for sheet B has been really straight. So.
And Mr. Cowan asked, yes, the gentleman who fell actually is going to the hospital as a precaution, just to get an x-ray on his shoulder, just in case. I think that perhaps it's dislocated, but that's the worst that it could be.
I'm very, very glad to hear it wasn't a head injury.
No, it was shoulder. He landed on his shoulder.
It's a reminder that curling is fun, but it can also be dangerous at times. So make sure that you're keeping your grippers tight and replaced as necessary.
So I believe, curled down for what has scored 1. Yes, they did. So they'll start without hammer.
And sheet D is still working on their first end.
It's yellow's last shot over on D.
And it looks as though on sheets A and C, red has scored 1 in each game.
Quickly showing you D house. Oh.
Seems like red is saying 1 as of right now after that takeout.
Yeah.
It seems like they're going to try to go for a nose hit on that yellow to sit for 3. Curl down for what started the end by putting it in the house. Team MacNeill tried to take it out, but just stay straight.
Oh. There we go. All right, a nice view of 3 out of 4 of the characters on sheet D.
I love those outfits.
I know. That has a lot of weight to it.
Seems like it needs to curl a little bit. The shooter rolls. So score is going to be 2 red.
Yes, it is. Well, nicely done. All right, shift back to sheet.
All right, Steven is throwing an attempt of a double takeout right here. Staying straight.
Oh, yeah. Not going to get both,
Yeah.
but he got the first.
Knocks one of them out. Jason's going to call for a top 12 shot or 3 guard to cover up their yellow. Looks a little light there. And it's over curling a bit.
Oh, yeah.
pretty good shot. Maybe it's still showing maybe a little bit of that stone in the house. Allen's going to call for a freeze. Sorry, a takeout. And it's over curled and ticks off the guard. Is it going to stay in?
What sheet are you looking at, Ben?
B.
B.
Oh. I'm certainly sorry I missed that completely.
All right, seems like they're going to try to bring this to the top 12.
Ooh.
It's a little light. It's touching, and it's going to guard the one in the forefoot. Pretty good shot.
What was that saying from the last straw? We can use it?
Yeah.
They're going to go for a peel. Waits there, and they'll take out the yellow. The shooter will stay. Gonna try to go for another top 12 guard. Sorry, top 12 draw. And it's a little bit heavy. It'll go to the back 8, back 12. So there is backing for red right now. Seems like they can see the yellow enough to go for a takeout here. Seems like plan B is to take out the top 12 shooter.
It's definitely got some weight to it.
Ooh. Overhead.
I believe with that takeout, the yellow in the forefoot is more, I believe you can see more of that. Yes, you can. So that wasn't all bad. Yellow's saying 3.
So we have a question in the chat, which I can't answer because this isn't my home club, but what is your clock time hog to hog at the club normally is the question.
The T line, I would probably say it's about 13.5. Ooh.
Just missed the back one.
Just missed the double there. But yeah, normally it's 13.5, the T.
I don't quite know if it's that long, but here, let's.
I believe Jason Cowan's going to try to put one in the house once again. Just trying to put as many stones in there.
Looks like he's basically trying to do the same thing on the other side. Now in the chat, we got a response, no, no, no. 14.5 to 15 hog to hog.
And I just verified with Team Black Skip, the very wise gentleman that he is, said yes, 14 and a half.
Okay. Just a tiny bit off.
Just a skosh.
Second.
Well, then it also depends upon weight as well. I mean, if you're throwing parking lot weight, it would be 13. You are correct. Okay, and another question we had here is there is a time clock that gives each game 2 hours. However, we were reminded to turn that off because playoffs do not have a time.
Playoffs play until the job is done.
Until the job is done.
Just like Janine Green.
Is done.
Skip. Hello, Bobby Todd.
Hello.
Hello, Ben Peters.
Hey, Jamie.
Hello,
Yes.
Janine Klein.
Yep. It's me again.
Janine Janoodles Klein.
No.
Janine Janoodles.
Okay.
Jay Kizzle, I think we decided.
That's
as
right,
well.
we did. We decided upon
Jay
Jay
Kittle?
Kizzle.
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 Zit, zit.
Z is Canadian for Z.
Oh,
Is
is
that
it? Okay, I thought maybe it was Greek. I don't
That's
know.
Zeta.
Zeta, you are correct.
So, what are we watching?
Sheet B.
Oh, what's happening on Sheet B?
Well, yellow is up, 1-0.
And is that curl down for what?
Yes.
What?
Thank you, Bob.
and,
Thank you for picking up what I'm putting down.
Anytime.
and as of now, if you look at the screen, yeah, Team MacNeill is sitting 1. So going back.
That is not my drink. I'll be right back.
They're going to try to attempt to take this out. And they run it back into their own yellow, but the red still goes out. Curl down for what is sitting 2.
Yep, Alan MacNeill's got a
really good double opportunity right now.
Absolutely, but it's got a little bit of work.
We have another question in the chat, which is, has anyone figured out the meaning of Steven Johnson's shirt?
Okay. tight. Takes one and just
And they get one out.
nudges the other.
But yellow's still sitting full. Curl down for what with the steal of one. So it's 2-0. Let's check the other sheets.
Is the question what is normal hog to hog time?
No. We've resolved that one. The question is
That's
this.
simple. PB. Yeah, so he's got a shirt that is the periodic table symbol for lead, which is PB. The pun being
That he
lead
is the lead.
is a homonym. Synonym? Homonym. No. For
Okay.
lead.
Correct,
Homonym,
because
yeah.
he's the lead.
He's the
lead.
lead, so the shirt is lead
Lead for
because he
lead.
led with his stones. Yeah.
And because the team is led by the lead.
And presumably he throws heavy. All right, I like that one. So
I did too.
curled down, I'm being greeted by Christy. Yay, hi Christy. And it is now 2-0 for curl down to what? With a force and a
No.
steal of one.
Curl down for what?
Curl down for what? What? Oh, yeah, no.
Sorry.
Don't ask me to be musical. Oh, are the dinosaurs out on sheet D?
Yep.
Yes.
That's right.
Yes!
D is for dino.
D is for dinosaurs.
And
Well,
giraffe.
3 dinosaurs and a giraffe, which is ironic because she is the shortest person at this club. Maybe she's
Well-
compensating for something.
She has a big personality. Okay, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
That works.
Yes. Correct, because he's the lead. And our
Goodness.
hog to hog time
It's
frequently
14 and a half is what we were informed.
14 and a half. Yeah, is a good hog to hog time to tea.
I accidentally said 13.5.
Oh,
Yeah.
not when Mr. Clausen is doing the ice though. That's a
Quickly
Tuesday night
corrected.
hog to hog time.
Well, yes,
Yeah.
we were corrected, although I did
Yes,
say
yes.
13 and a half could be
Eric
parking lot
Clausen
weight.
shaking his fist at the idea of a 13-second hog to hog.
Oh, goodness.
If we were to say 12 seconds, he'd have flipped over here and started throwing computers around. Eric Clausen, one of the chillest people ever. All right, so this throw looks like it's up. Wait, it's going to flash the back or the front one. And oh, is it going to touch? It
Gonna
touched.
touch.
Yeah,
And take
the
out.
ever-present.
There's the lead.
Just let it work.
Take the lead out.
Take the lead out. Well, yeah. Take the lead out.
Sorry.
Oh no, we shouldn't joke about that.
So far in this game, it seems like the outside takeouts, higher weight takeouts on the outside, just have stayed straight.
Yeah, yeah. The outside
and the
ins
draws.
seem to be working. We tried some inside outs, and they just moved away. Andrea was very firm. Yep, and we see the team led. Atomic weight of your first thrower is 82.
Takes me back to my days in high school chemistry. And I'm going to brag, we had the best chemistry teacher in the whole world.
Oh, was his name Walter White?
No, that was not his name.
Oh.
Better call Saul.
Second best chemistry teacher in the whole world.
Anyway. We all had a very small, you would say like a 3x5 card with the periodic table on it.
That's
And
a tiny periodic table.
Yeah.
Very tiny. Did you
Right.
need a magnifying glass to read the elements?
Yeah, I mean,
But
there's
it's
at least 6 or 7 elements. So like to pack them all into a 3x5 card, you got to go pretty small.
Okay, well, after it was folded in half, it was 3 and a half. 3
Oh.
and 5.
Okay.
So let's
That's a
So-
little better.
My bad. Hey, my
6 by
memory's not
10.
what it used to be.
Still,
But I got to
Gotta
tell
get
you,
the lead out.
when I went to college,
nice, Bobby. Bobby,
oh,
that joke will go down like a lead balloon.
No, I got to say, when I did go to college, the pharmacy students were like, "Ooh, can you get me one of those?"
Nice. Nice.
Sorry,
Bobby's humor is solid gold.
that's AU.
Yeah, we're going to
But I'm
bring
not
you
Australian.
periodic table-based humor all night tonight. And of course, if you're listening to the stream, chip in with your favorite chemical puns.
Yes. Now, you can't say H2O because I called that one.
Can you say
Okay.
420? Or is
Ooh.
that an out aloud?
H420?
No, 420.
Oh, I don't know what that means. Therefore, it is definitely allowed. But it is also legal in America. This shot, looking like they're on it really fast, it looks like it's going to overcurl. Yeah, and Alan calling it off. So that will not do what they wanted it to do.
But it was close. It was close.
Yeah. So that gives curl down for what? A pretty solid chance. They're calling the guard, so the shot and narrow room for that. Ben?
Maybe if they were to go a little outside for this, it might be good.
Yeah.
But this might be in that path where it just starts to curl.
Where it just moves, yeah. So the call is 2 feet of curl, and our rocks normally will curl 3.5 to 4 feet. And they were sharpened for you and your team this week, weren't they?
Seems like it's a little heavy.
And it's holding up there. So it won't be the guard they called. But sometimes you hold the broom for a player that you kind of know what they're going to do anyway. So
That is true. When I first started curling, my first bonspiel, playing lead, could not for the life of me throw a 3-guard every time it was a draw to the button. My skip started calling 3 guards, and afterwards I was like, I'm so sorry. And she said, oh no, that was exactly what I wanted. I realized what was happening. I was like, okay, great.
on Saturdays, I have discovered the spot at the very top of the 12-foot has the biggest margin of error compared to any other call on the sheet. All right.
It's over curling.
Yeah, it's coming in, but I think this one's actually going the other way. Oh no.
That is
Yeah,
unfortunate.
Alan giving the "you shoved it" expression.
Oh. Yeah, don't cross Alan.
Yeah. So I think the call here is there is the 4 full-foot curl for a guard. And nice recovery, Melanie. Called out from the, I'm not going to call you guys the peanut gallery, but from the folks on our YouTube chat. I think we're the peanut gallery,
At this
frankly.
point, I would agree.
Yeah.
And Mr. Johnson just pointed out his shirt for those who did not catch the conversation.
And getting the
About
thumbs up.
Lad and lead.
Apparently the lead on Team Curl Down for What has been hearing us chirp and giving us the thumbs up to proceed with more chemistry-based jokes.
He must be psychic.
Seems like they're going to go for the double.
Yeah, I mean,
Might as
that's
well.
what I'd be after. And if they do it right.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Oops, just a little slide. He's getting up.
I
It's
think
good.
he got the stone off, and if that moves, I think the double is there. It just doesn't look like it's going to.
It might catch the first one.
And
it's
it
got
picks
the
the first one. And the quick eyebrow pop of, at least they got something.
I mean, that's pretty impressive to
Yeah.
still get one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you can make your shot from inches off the ice,
I'm impressed.
yeah.
Where did the lovely Christy go?
Christy has wandered off to say hello to
Toddled off.
friends,
Okay.
curling family. So, what's going on?
Just a lot of camaraderie, a lot of
Lots
chit-chat,
of warm room happiness here on Saturday afternoon.
kibitzing. whatever
4
chant.
games being played by most folks, and the teams who have won more than one of them gonna keep playing. That will little hot.
Yeah.
Might lose some energy. Yeah, so don't hate it.
Red has backing now.
Yeah. Red with hammer. Is that line there for the curl, though? Well, that one is. I think that one is even a little bit narrow if you're looking at that guard just north of the 12-foot, right? What do you think? Oop.
Looks like they're going to go for the heavy draw.
Janine asked the question of where my wife went, and I actually don't know. She appears to have left the warm room. We're just going to assume she's buying a pair of shoes at Rooms Up.
Actually, no, I have eyes on her. She's good.
Okay, okay. Janine Klein is aware we're in safe space. But curling clubs, by and large, are safe spaces. Yes, called. They want the sweep. I'm wondering why, though.
Ooh, ooh.
Oh.
Ah.
Maybe to keep it
That's
straight
rough.
and maybe
At least have
recover
it-
the chip off of that one.
Yeah, take
All
out-
right, so curl down for what with a chance to steal 3, maybe 4. Is that back rock biting?
Not
think
from
so.
this view, but
It appears not. There we go.
Just guard it up.
Yep. All right. And a quick check-in from Ms. Bobby Todd. And yeah, we're in good shape. So, stone is free. The weight is nice. Here, I'm going to turn myself down a little bit. I think this
This looks like it's over curling.
is going to overcurl, but like, will it chip off of the other guard? And no, it's not going to do anything substantial.
All right, they're
All right, so Alan MacNeill with a chance to salvage the end. I think
Yeah.
all he's got to do is basically go through that wide open port and touch the 4-foot. But as we all know, drawing to the 4-foot when facing a steal of multiple is harder than just throwing to the 4-foot if you're a lead. Dinosaurs pounding the ice, as is tradition. Part of why they went extinct is they were smacking their brooms, and curlers said, we're not going to tolerate that behavior.
seems like they're going to go for the same ice,
Yeah.
just
yeah.
a little less weight.
Same shot, and they've got backing.
okay.
I like the weight. I like the line.
A little shove on the end.
Feels a little heavy. Sweepers kind of agree. They're not.
Now it's starting to curl.
There we go. Now it's moving. Yeah. Call on the sweep. That's going to
Are they gonna get
crash.
past the guard?
That's going to get around the guard.
Oh,
Just barely around the guard.
Great shot.
Beauty
Oh.
shot by Alan MacNeill.
Very nice.
To
Where's
salvage the
bell?
end, take the force, and bring the game to within a shot. All right, what's going on? Let's see the four sheet view and bring us in on what's going on here in this game.
It's a little late, but
Little cowbell. So over on sheet A, Team Loser and Parental Army, tight. Parental Army up 1, 3-2, 1-2-3 after, yeah, it is the third end. Up on sheet C, Hogged and Groggy is beating Virginia 2-0 after 2 ends and is sitting very comfortably with 1, 2, 3, 4 rocks, 3 under a guard on sheet C. And the Rise of Broom Shooter, who are, I believe the Dinosaurs are the Broom Shooter, are handily taking care of the Sweepwalkers.
at this time. Oops.
5-0 after 2 ends. But
Yeah.
as we know, 5-0 is not as big a lead as it might look in this sport.
Yep.
One quick end puts you back in the game. And
I'm going to skip over to C.
we're going to come over to C. I think we're coming down to Skip's Rocks on C. Yeah, I like watching C. There we go. So yeah, we have, even though yellow has hammer, I see 1, 2, 3 rocks under guard lined up. The draw is still there to cut him down. But if I am Virginia, and if I'm Dave Zimmerman, well, Dave Zimmerman doesn't know the meaning of the word nervous.
That is true.
He is throwing with this rock with the same confidence he does literally everything else in his life, and presumably succeeds similarly. They like the rock. They're waiting for it to move. Little
Waits there, maybe a
gentle
little
pushes.
bit-
I think that's a little overcooked.
Heavy.
Yeah,
Going to the
that's going to
overhead.
just crack through. And
That's
yeah, so
Oh,
if I'm
that's
Hogged and
rough.
Groggy, I just say, you wanted that shot, let me take it away. Drop a guard in.
Yeah, because right now there's 4.
Yeah. And I think the dinosaurs have 5. Yes, the dinosaurs have 5.
Mr. Johnson, you are correct.
Thank you, Royce. We have a team at this spiel called Band of Johnsons.
Yes.
Their names. And you're hearing the call for raffle tickets, as is tradition for bond spiels. We do 50-50s, we do raffles. Every league we have pitched in, threw a couple bucks, threw a couple of beers, threw some kitchen, and added a raffle
Yeah,
basket.
just basically some really nice prizes up there. And in fact,
Yeah.
the one item, I did not know what it was. I was informed that it is a game. It's got the beginning set and 2 expansion sets, and it's worth more than $100.
Oh, what's the game?
What game?
Oh, you had to ask me that part, didn't you?
Of course.
go look. It's on like
All right,
basket
next
1 or
time we
2.
get a visitor, we're going to poke him and say, hey, go look at the game for us.
Look at the game. Yeah, Dave Zimmerman told me what it was.
Yeah.
So as we do, we ignored him.
No. Do not ignore.
The Z. All right, so looks like Hogged's last shot. And I'm curious at the broom placement on this one. What's the call here, Ben?
Seems like they're going to go for a draw.
All right, so I'm going to duck out, and we have a club celebrity coming in for me. This is Dr. Black, PhD in comedy from the University of Columbia College in Chicago. And we know Chicago is where all of the funniest people go. So
They do?
good night, folks. I'll be back later, and for now, have some Dr. Black.
Hello, everybody. It's me, your sleep paralysis demon, Diana Black.
Haha. I like you already.
Man. All right, we're looking at sheet C here. Yep. What's going on? They're looking at that yellow one, and they do not like it. They're gonna hit it. And they're probably going to try to flop behind that guard in the front, try to sit 5. And they got a couple guards, so but they're all the wrong color. So the run back, right there. Hounced ever. You're muted.
Muted, sorry. We just got the information from our very important group, people watching. Alka Fluence. Thursday League donated the board game Tokaido with the expansions. So we give props to the Thursday League, and the game is Tokaido, Tokido. It's a board game.
Yeah. All right, so what's he doing here? He's throwing a stone. It's fantastic.
Thank you for the
Trying to go-
information about the Thursday League.
Trying to
Wonderful.
go for the run back. Or not the promotion?
Yeah, it looks like he's trying to go for the angle run.
Oh.
Ooh.
And he's got
Wonderful.
it. Look at him
Wow.
Oh,
go.
my
Woo!
word. Wow.
That's one yellow right there.
Yes, it is. Cheat scene.
Props to
Yeah.
my skip.
That was
Obviously, I'm
worthy
biased
of a
rooting for
cowbell.
Virginia.
All right, let's switch back to B. See what's going on over here.
What's going on B?
So it seems like they're trying to go for the hit and roll under the right guard.
All right, they're calling off sweeping for it, but it does look like it's coming in fairly hot, so they gotta wait for that curl to come in. But it looks like if they do hit it, they're gonna flop out. Woo! Well,
Yep.
I might be talking too soon. They're gonna roll out. Not out of play, but just out of the house. That's what we like to call an ankle biter, and it's the most annoying stone you will ever run into. Remember, when your stone is out of play, it has to be fully over that back line. It can't be touching it in any way. It has to be completely over it. So
It's like a goal in soccer. If the ball is not completely over, it's not a goal.
yeah,
Trying to draw behind.
yeah.
Seems a little light.
Well, it seems about the right weight. It looks a little heavy to me. It's gonna sit around just behind the tee line right there.
Yep.
And yeah, good shot, but it's still popping out a little bit. So you can, you will see 100% of that from the left hack. He's in the right hack, but he's gonna have about 50% of it, I will guess.
So do you really have a PhD in comedy? Because if so, I think that's amazing.
I don't have a PhD in comedy. I have a professor that has a PhD in comedy, but they call me Dr. Black because I used to walk around with my team jacket for when I was a national curler, and it said Black MD on it. So
Okay.
yeah, that makes me Dr. Black.
There you go.
It flashed on blue. That's a shame. Diana, I still have the picture of you.
Biting John Schuster's gold medal.
Yes, that's the one.
Fun fact, I, in one of my classes this year, my video for the comedian, I used that picture of me and John Schuster. I edited it into a video.
Good job.
All right, so they're going for the top 12 draw here, just sort of guard up their one in the house, and they'll do it pretty successfully. So now they're sitting 2, and it's not, well.
Still trying to go for the 1 and 4 foot.
Looking at this shot here, it looks like they're going for the hit on that back yellow, but it's got to move a lot.
Staying straight.
Still got to get around that guard too. Looks like they got it. It might nick off that yellow.
Oh, they got it.
They got
Wow,
it.
that was
Look
great.
at
They got
them
the
go.
roll.
Wow.
Lovely little roll behind that yellow. Although it makes it easy for the yellow to do the run there. Sort of get the... They are going inside out though, which... well, it complicates it a bit. Going inside out. But I definitely would not want to go outside in on this, just because if you don't curl enough, you still peel that front red guard. So it's the pro side of this on that one. Ooh, that is a lovely.
There's the shot. Starting to curl. Can't get past the guard. And it nicks off their own yellow.
Oh.
Rolls out.
And I apologize. Let's see if I can replay that. No, I have a feeling I'll just break something if I try. So let's not break anything, because I don't know if Ken Clark is in the building.
I do believe I saw Ken Clark earlier, but he was on the ice. I think
He's been here all.
he has been here all day. Wouldn't be surprised. I do believe the last time I saw him, he was on the ice. So it looks like red's going for the off the yellow. Sort of roll over into the center of the house there. But let's see. Seems a little light, but it'll get there. Yeah. Is that yellow still in play? I think it's still in play. Again, another ankle biter. Just not stones in play, not going to help you a lot, but they sure are annoying, I will say. Ooh. I know we weren't looking at directly at sheet C, but they had a great sweep by Christina Lessie on there. But Yellowstone.
Hammer shot.
Yeah, looks like I think they're trying for that hit again. And yeah, they got a sweep right now.
And they make it.
Oh, just scraped by that guard there into the 4 foot.
And that will be 1 yellow.
1 yellow, so that puts 3 yellow, 1 red. I don't know which team is which. Or, you know what I mean.
Yellow is curled down for what? And team red is, red is Team MacNeill.
All right, double checking all the scores.
I will say the teams have gotten very creative this year with their names.
Their dad didn't.
No, my dad did not. His name is Team Black. He didn't put any creativity into it. He could have really, well, I don't know if he could have gone really into it, leaned into the last name Black in the big team names. I don't think that would have gone well for him because he's very, very white.
Well, it depends on how you do it. But you'd have to definitely be cautious.
Yeah, he has to walk a real thin line with that one.
I could pull some of that off, but
Yeah, you could definitely pull it off. I don't think my pasty ass Scottish father will though.
Hey, family show.
family show.
Oh, I forgot it's not after dark yet.
No.
I can say that after dark.
Oops.
There you go. Black after dark.
Black after dark. You know, they say once you go black, you never go back. But the multitude of girls that have dumped me would say otherwise. See, wasn't dirty.
Okay.
That's a fun joke.
Well, here, School of Rock with Jack Black. See?
Go for
Yeah.
get and roll out.
Checking that out. Is the front yellow? No, just a guard and empty house.
Hot diggity.
Ain't no one home.
Lights are on, no one's home.
Yeah.
I feel like that's me about 90% of the time.
Stop.
I mean, I guess if your dad wanted to go ironic, he could go Blackest Night, but then that could still be
A little yeah.
Or could use the KNITHT version.
Ooh. Yeah, still I feel
little,
like
yeah.
still a little.
Yeah.
Or just the Dark Knight. Oh, that's Batman.
Yeah, that is Batman. He could name his team Batman.
And they'd all have to dress up.
Yeah.
Somehow I don't see that happening, but too bad.
Did we have another fall on sheet D, or is that just a roll? I'm not sure what happened there.
Where?
Our giraffe just got up from rolling on the sheet, so I wasn't sure what happened.
Maybe just a little tumble.
All right, well, she's up, so
Yeah, not as
good.
bad as earlier.
Yeah, thank God.
yeah.
We don't want to call the EMTs twice.
Actually, I don't think they do.
Yeah, we took.
Still staying a little straight out there.
Yeah, what are we going to do? Let's look. It,
Gonna roll out.
empty house.
Yeah, that's a pretty clean house if I've ever seen one.
Don't come to my house.
And the one,
I know.
the
Don't come
one
to my
lonely guard.
apartment either. Jeez.
Oh. No.
We've got a clean house and the one lonely guard as opposed to earlier, where we
Yeah.
had all the guards.
All the guards.
Just
Yeah.
one.
That's the guard dog for the empty house.
There you go.
Yeah.
But then again,
Well, that is one hell of a shot.
gotta
My
say-
goodness.
Really nice.
yeah, that guard dog
Very nice.
evidently was like a little schnauzer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that guard dog.
Guard dog was snoozing.
Yeah.
Guard dog fell asleep.
All right, going back to the hat.
All right. Now, what are they doing here? Looks like they're calling the hit,
Yes.
which is, I don't know if I would do that personally. Especially so early in the end, I think I would leave it alone and try to draw in behind it. But, you know, to each their own. All right, and is it
Are they gonna get it out?
hard out, hard out? Yeah, we got another ankle biter there. But it's out. Oh, touch the red. It's fully out. So they're doing another draw to top 8, which is, you know, a good, consistent sort of shot to have.
We'll see what the guard dog does this time.
Yeah, we'll see what the guard dog does this time.
Trying to sweep for line.
And it looks like it's
Tad
going to
bit
crash on that guard there if it doesn't come to a stop first, but
So
nope.
the guard dog bites.
Guard dog. Does the guard dog bite?
A little.
Just
a
barely.
little.
Just barely.
Just barely. Guard dog bites. What a fun little pun.
A fun
you.
little pun.
Yeah, the guard dog bites.
Fun. Yeah, but no, I was referring to the fun little pun. That
Oh,
part.
you know, rhyme.
Uh-huh.
I'm a poet and I didn't even know it.
That. And what college was that again you go to, my dear?
Columbia College, Chicago.
Ooh.
The home of the first ever comedy program in the United States. And now DePaul has one, so DePaul can go. Everybody at Columbia hates DePaul, and that's all you need to know.
So basically, DePaul is number 2.
DePaul is number 2. DePaul is number 2. DePaul sucks.
Hey, 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 hey.
Oh, I could say much worse on this podcast.
Yeah, well, let's not. 'Cause see, it's only 8 o'clock.
So, is it dark outside yet?
Well,
though?
there's technically, yes. If you're under the age of 15, go to sleep right now. I don't care if it's 8 p.m. where you are. Go to sleep.
8:01.
Well, if it's 8:01, then it's for sure after dark.
Oh, yeah. I think the sun went down around 7:30.
Okay.
Could have.
And yep. Okay, we're still back to the one little dog barking or biting.
Yeah, we got our guard dog up there.
Now there's a guard dog guarding the biting guard dog, though.
Yeah.
So he has a friend.
Guard
Oh,
dog
yeah.
has a friend. Yeah, this
As
is
a friend, a buddy.
Yeah. All right, and it looks like
I don't know.
they're trying to draw behind, I think. That's at least what I would do.
Ooh,
Ben,
And-
can you
good
just
shot
be
on
quieter? Be quiet.
Yeah,
You talk too much.
you're talking way too much, dude. I've heard you every 30 seconds. No, I'm joking with you. You could say things.
So it looks like
They're
Red is
doing-
calling for a draw in behind.
They're doing announcements in the warm room right now. They're about to do the raffle, the raffle ticket, whatever raffle. Pull the things
It's a
from the
raffle
hat.
ticket raffle.
Yeah. Well, it's different from like.
fine.
Actually, I have no idea.
I think they're hosting it at the was it the Department of Redundancy Department?
Yeah. Oh, they got him a microphone. Good for him. Okay, now Yellow's sitting 2. A little guard dog's still there too.
I mean,
Like
all I
a
can say
go
now
for
is
a
who
draw
let the dogs
behind.
out. There's so many guard dogs.
I know.
Oh my gosh.
The dogs are now in the house.
And their friends are still waiting on the porch.
They're waiting to be fed.
So now we're on Skips Rocks, which is interesting because there's 3 rocks in play right now.
Another guard dog coming up now.
Another guard dog coming right up.
Seems like we're trying to promote the yellow.
But if they come up light, that's the pro side miss because it ends up guarding anyway. But it does look like they're going to get a little tap there. I don't know if it's going to be...
And that lines
Well,
up
that
perfectly
helps
right behind the
so
guards.
good.
Very nice.
Yeah, we got a couple staggered, my bad, guards there, and we got 3 yellows in the house. The one is just biting, but yeah, guard dogs bite. It looks like Red's going to start to peel their own stones here so that they can get to the yellows in the house. I mean, I think that's all they really can do, besides a draw, which Yellow's been proving how good they are at that recently. Yeah. There's really good weight on that.
Oh, yeah.
This is a big dog coming up.
Big dog.
All right.
All right, and they only managed to get one out, but it looks like the red that rolled in is sitting over the other yellow.
Yeah, second shot.
Yeah, second shot.
Seems like they're trying to go for a hit and roll to sit 3.
Yeah. Why not?
Hey. So I've got a request. My family's back at home watching, and Chloe, it's bedtime. You need to go to bed.
I'm sorry. You have to say that again, Bobby. Didn't hear you, honey.
I said my family's watching back home, and Chloe, it's time to go to bed.
Oh.
Yes. Andy Dunham just won 2 raffle ticket items in a row.
Uh-huh.
Go, Andy. All right, this is the Hammer Stone for Team MacNeill. And honestly, what's
They're
their
going for a double run back.
what's their yeah, it looks like they're doing for an double run back. That, I mean, it does seem like they're well, they could try the draw, but yeah, doing the run back, I think Alan is definitely more comfortable with higher weight shots like that. So I think he's definitely going to try his best. We'll see what's going on.
That's all you can do.
That's all you can hope for, is trying your best. And remember, I talk about this in therapy a lot. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be good enough.
Sounds like a...
And
he does it. Look at that.
shot.
That was good enough.
Yeah.
And that is 1 point for red.
I mean, sometimes the big dogs just need to come in the house, so.
Mm-hmm.
Sweeping really hard.
They are. It looks like it's about to hog.
Oh, goodness, yeah.
You can do it.
You can do it. You can do it. It's going to be right over the hog line. That is about... Well, it's actually... It's in the 2 zone. For those of you who don't play curling, there are zones which determines how we call our weight when we are curling. So there are 3... The guard zone is broken up into thirds, and then the top of the 12 all the way across is 4, top of the 8 all the way across is 5, top of the 4 all the way across is 6, T-line is 7, and then back of the 4 all the way across is 8, back of the 8 all the way across is 9, back of the 12 all the way across is 10, and then 11 and through and whatever. This is, yeah, that's about an 11.
Yeah.
And then you'll hear people call weight in times, which is a bit more confusing to everybody else.
I think Alan wants this stone to be a 3 center guard or top 12.
He's definitely calling a center guard. Well, he's definitely calling it for the center, but we don't know. It looks a touch hot for a guard, but I don't entirely know how the ice is working today, and it looks like it's sitting down a lot.
Needs to curl a bit.
It needs to curl a lot, yeah. But it is going to be, you time that?
Yeah.
1487, that's a bit slow. But that does make it a 3-guard, so that means we have pretty standard weight ice at the moment, I would say. It's probably about 14.5 to tee, I would guess.
Yes, you're dead verified. Typically, it's 14.5.
Typically, it is 14.5 to tee on this ice, so it's probably up to speed at this point. First end usually runs a little slow just because you're breaking down that pebble and that frost, sort of getting warm. Hi, John. I'm great. How are you? You know, I don't think I have, but I think talking on my ass is going really well.
That shot was a little light. Trying to get behind the center guard.
Got some more guard dogs here.
No, the targets.
Weight seems a little bit heavy.
Yeah, it does seem.
Nope.
Oh, well, he's on
Slow
it
down.
already, so they might be going for the promote.
Oh, that's rough.
Oh,
Oh, no.
that's so sad. That sucks.
All right, we do have one.
Minor tragedy in the warm room. Somebody just dropped a teapot they just won, and it shattered into a million pieces on the floor. So, very sorry about that. That's what the big was in the warm room.
And it was a cute little.
It was a cute little, like, Japanese teapot.
Very adorable.
It was, yeah. So it looks like they're trying to peel that top center guard. And they'll definitely hit it, but I don't know if they're gonna, they're definitely gonna,
They just replaced
They
that guard.
basically replaced the guard with their own stone, which, I mean, is better than having a red stone there, I will say. Because they can just, use their own stone to push it. Like, they can do the promote, they can do the run back. They've got a lot of options by replacing that stone, but it wasn't the ideal shot, no.
Allen calling for
A
a
draw.
draw anywhere top 12 to top 4.
Yeah, and they got a little bit of a port off center, but it looks like it's just gonna go all the way around that top red.
It's been staying straight out there this entire game.
Yeah. So it's definitely gotta wait for it to cut a little more, because it's definitely there. It's just not.
Just stayed out there.
Yeah. If they were doing directional sweeping, then it probably would have. Yeah. Okay, so the one sweeper is saying that he burned it after the hog line, so that means that the other opposing skip gets to do whatever they want with the other stone. So they can either leave it, move it to where they think it would have gone, or take it out of play entirely. So if you guys were listening to the After Dark version of this last night, we talked a little bit about the self-refereeing of the sport and sort of that situation. So he called his own burn. He called and they left it up to, figure it out themselves. The only time a referee is really needed in curling is at like the national championship, world championship level, and they need like
Only if they.
somebody to measure their stones.
Yeah. All right. Well, this last prize, the big bowl, was plastic, so hopefully that will not break like.
Well, also, I think I think the teapot was sitting on top of that wicker basket.
It was.
And just sort of slipped off. All right, so
That's
they
going to open up the
opened
one
up the
back.
front a little bit, but not by much. But the port is significantly better than it was before, so they're definitely just doing the draw behind. He wants to be all the way over to the right of the, well, my right. I don't know what direction we're looking at it. My right, your left, of the house on the yellow, behind those yellows. But if he said if it's a little short and blocks that sort of 12-foot draw area, it's definitely going to be good. The pro side miss here is definitely light.
Seems a bit heavy.
That doesn't look light,
it
but
does
it
not
has
look
been
light.
slowing down. So
It
we'll see.
has. And it might wick off of their own guard, sort of push themselves in.
And
Yeah, and
And
that's
it did?
about.
it might freeze to the back.
Yeah.
Slow down, slow down.
Yep. Just a little bit of a nudge off of that back one, but they got two right there, and they're going to be pretty hard to get to. The only problem is they're sitting back 12, so literally everything else in the house is open. And freezing on top of those would be fantastic. Let's see what he's definitely going for the draw.
Bit narrow, it seems like. Oh, it might get past.
Oh, it's definitely going to get past. Ooh, and it's a little heavy, so it looks like it's going to just freeze on those back red ones there. Little nudge, but nothing too major. Yeah.
Oh, it looks like skipstones are starting on sheet C.
Oh, and they've got a mess in that house over
Yeah.
there. Yeah, let's go look at C. It's interesting.
Ooh.
Hot diggity. So it looks like red's sitting one, but yellow's second shot. But red is very close, and the yellow is wide open. So if the red noses that yellow one, they are going to sit three, and they're going to be looking pretty. But it's Yellowstone, and they're probably throwing either a guard or they're trying to get in closer to the center line, the pin. And it looks like it's going to wick off that red in the 8-foot. Oh, but not quite enough. Knocks themselves out. Red is now sitting 2. So it looks like they're going for the inside freeze on that Yellowstone so they can sit 3. And honestly, I'd do the same thing. It's fantastic. It's a fantastic shot. Back on B, yellow is sitting 1, and they're drawing another one into the house. And it looks like it's going to get there. Hello. Yeah, that's a lovely shot. It is a little bit out in the open, personally for my liking, and pretty much anybody else's liking. And back to C. Yeah, we're back on C. Looks like Ben Kean is about to throw his shot. And I think he's going to freeze to that yellow that was just thrown. Try to sit 3 and look all sitting pretty, you know? Nope.
Weight seems good. Maybe.
Hogged and Groggy? What a name. What a name.
Needs a curl.
It's supposed to be hot and bothered.
And
Just a little wick. Ooh. Well, red's still sitting 2, so it's not going to look.
They were able to get the
Oh,
hit,
we're over
but
back on
it-
A or B, and
overhead shot.
red is sitting 1. Yeah, but yellow is second and third shot, so it's a little precarious position here.
And a major confab over on shoot C. Ooh, what happened on A?
It's a very interesting house on B. It's like almost everything's on the perimeter.
Yeah. Just trying to get into the middle, but it looks like he's either drawing or he's trying to do an in-off off that red, which is a ridiculous shot to call.
I mean, do you think it would be worth trying to tap up one of the yellows in the front?
I think it'd definitely be, well, it depends. I think, oh, he is going for the in-off. Oh,
Oh,
that's an
narrow.
idea. That's definitely, I would have called more ice, especially with the handle he's throwing, but it looks like maybe he's trying to wick off the front guard, maybe? It's heavy for a draw, but it's too light for a hit. And it looks like they're gonna sit back 8 at least. Yeah, all right, well, that's a good enough shot. It's a good enough shot.
And sometimes that's all you need. So
That's all you need. You don't gotta be perfect, you just gotta be good enough.
Seems like they're gonna try to.
Still
Smack
talking
it.
over on C.
They are still talking over at C. I will say that is a much more complicated house than sheet B. So they are definitely going to have a very long discussion, and luckily they're not on a specific timer. Besides, the computer they have set up, but it's not that's a finish your end and start one more, not if you run out of time, you're disqualified timer. Which is what I had to deal with coming up in the Nationals and playdowns and such.
Alan says he's pushed it.
well, he's got plenty of backing.
He's got plenty of back.
Handle is.
He's sort of losing the handle. It's a lazy handle, I will say. But
they're
that's
able to.
good enough to sit 1 for red, so that's all you need.
All right, over to C.
But yellow has the hammer in this juncture, so they're probably just going to throw the draw. What's happening on C? That looks about draw weight. I don't know what they're doing.
Trying to spin off the hit.
Ooh, it looks too wide to be doing that. It's sort of in off.
Oh!
Nice.
Okay.
Very nice.
Well, that cuts red down to 1, but listen, they moved some stuff around, and that's
Good enough.
good
Good
enough.
enough. There you go. I gotta say, as part of Team Virginia, it feels more stressful to be watching than playing.
And it's going to be a back house draw shot on B.
Ooh. And it's just enough to sit 1 for yellow. And you know what? That's what we call a good enough shot.
There are lots of sayings on this. Good enough. We've got guard dogs, biting dogs.
Yeah.
Ankle biters.
Ankle biters.
Final shot for the dinosaurs on D.
Let's see that old men.
All right, we
No,
jump back
that was
over
a joke.
to C, but you can also see D's house, and they're kind of busy as well.
Yeah. I am very interested to see what ends up happening over on C here.
How many rocks are in play?
All of them.
Except for 1.
13.
All of them.
They've got except for 2.
Yeah.
So they got 13 stones in play right now.
So this should be the hammer.
This
Yes,
is the hammer
indeed.
shot.
Ooh, so we're going to stay with C for a little bit.
Looks like they're trying to hit that red in the button area.
Yeah, they're going
to
from
hit
the
back
other
into the
side
yellow.
now. So, we'll say it's going to be a bit tough for them to get around just the single guard in the front there. But, you know, it's doing its job. And they're red, so it looks like they're probably trying to just nick some of theirs closer to the button. You know?
There,
It's
but it's a curl.
very hot. But
I like to say those are feisty stones.
Okay,
yes,
look
of course.
Very,
overhead.
very
Overhead.
spicy. Very feisty.
Oh!
Got one.
I definitely got one. And I think that is definitely it. Yeah, one red. Well, that certainly moved. Oh my God. You know, when the stones have been sitting there so long, they kind of get stuck to the ice a little bit. Yeah.
Okay, what's going on and over on A? Are we near Skip Rocks over in A?
I believe we are on.
Yeah, we're on Skip Rocks over on A. Haven't been following that one too closely, but looks like Yellow is doing a fantastic job.
All right, looks like over on sheet D, Sweetwalkers scored a 3, so now it's 7-5. Rise of Broomshooter over Sweetwalkers, but they're catching up.
So what you're saying is their last in was good enough.
Yeah. Good enough. All right, and
Smacks
here comes first skip stone on sheet A.
Trying to nose it.
Yeah, they're doing a nose hit on that red. Ooh, he's a step over curler. Look at that. Just for those of you who don't know step over, that's just when you lift your foot up when you're coming out of the hack and put it in front of you.
Yeah,
it looks like he's
I
gonna-
feel like I would.
Oh, no.
Not good.
Yeah, that would be what we call the worst possible scenario.
Oops. That was not Plan B.
That wasn't even Plan C, honey.
Okay, so where are we on A?
I will say I do enjoy the Vice and Skip's shoes over on sheet A. First of all, the Vice's shoes match his entire outfit, which, by the way, I just found out that that pattern is called jazz. Jazz.
It's from Aldi.
Jazz.
No, the other kid is wearing the entirely Aldi
Okay.
branded
Yes.
merch situation. He also has a bucket hat that's Aldi brand.
I saw
so
that.
Literally head to toe Aldi, except for his shoes, which are converted Adidas's.
You'll never guess where you bought his outfit.
Aldi?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Would have never guessed.
Insane. I do like that his Vice's entire outfit matches down to the shoes in that jazz pattern.
It's very 90s.
It's very 90s. Ready to rinse out my mouth after I brushed my teeth.
Yeah, but the 80s, we had better music.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm sticking to that.
Did you mean absolutely not?
Well,
Absolutely, yeah.
I will say, though, my favorite playlist on Spotify is called 70s Road Trip. And recently, I've been listening to The Dance, which is Fleetwood Mac's 1997 live album. And oh, it's so good.
Oh, what? You'd have listened to Rumors, of course.
Of course I've listened to Rumors. That is my
Just
favorite album.
Checking. Just checking.
I used to, every time I was really sad in high school and over the pandemic, I would listen to Landslide on a loop and sob. And to this day, that song and Adam Sandler's Chris Farley song are the two songs that make me cry. If none of you have heard Adam Sandler's Chris Farley song, it is actually very sad. He
When
performed
I think
it on
Adam
SNL.
Sandler songs, I think of what is it?
The Jewish one, the Hanukkah one.
Yeah.
Hanukkah, yes.
Yeah.
Every put on
Eight crazy
your
nights.
yarmulke.
8 crazy nights.
It's time
Time
for Hanukkah.
Yeah.
And he lists all these.
I think he does perform. He does musical comedy, and he definitely has some albums. And he has a song about his friendship with Chris Farley and like when Chris Farley died and how close they were. And it was just, it was.
I haven't
it's
heard it. I'll have to
it's
listen to it.
heartbreaking. He performed it on SNL when he hosted a couple years ago, and it literally made me sob from the first time I saw it. And it makes me sob to this day. So
Yeah. I'll have to check that out.
yeah.
When I was a kid, well, when I was in high school and I was sad, I used to listen to Linkin Park stuff.
Chicago, Lincoln Park.
Yeah, like the band Linkin Park.
Oh. I thought you were talking about where you were from, and I was
no, no.
like, I live in Chicago now.
Trying to split the house
Actually-
here on A.
Speaking of Lincoln Park, my friend was in Lincoln Park last Friday on St. Patrick's Day.
Listening to Linkin Park?
No, he got hit by a car.
Oh, no. That's not at all where I thought the story was going.
No, he's fine now. He's getting his card cast on Monday, and he's getting it in green because he got hit on St. Patrick's Day. He
Was
has
the
to go
driver
back-
drunk?
Probably. The driver sped off after they hit him.
It's awful.
Yeah. And the Uber driver drove him to the ER.
Oh,
Yeah.
fabulous.
Good on the Uber driver. But luckily, he was leaving an apartment that was above a bar, so obviously there's CCTV footage, and there was a red light camera at that intersection, and he was about 50 feet from the crosswalk. So there's definitely footage. The police are on it. He's gotten
Busted.
a ton of people on the case. Yeah, they're very confident that they're going to solve it. But apparently, there's been a rash of hit and runs in Chicago recently. So
I hope it's not the same guy.
oh, I hope not. But
Ben, stop walking.
you talk so much, Ben. John.
Please, he's surrounded by 3 women. So
Hey, I resemble that remark.
Ben, yes, I know you do. But Ben does not. Speak up, my dear, please.
All right, they're gonna. There's the draw.
Well, here, I'll turn off the ladies. Yep, okay. And I'm turning my...
Okay. All right. All right. So on sheet B, yellow's going to go for a draw. It's going to stay outside. And it's going to go to the back of the house at a 12-foot. And as of right now, it seems like yellow's saying 3. Allen is either going to go for a draw or the promote.
Catherine Cosley.
Weight seems a little heavy on Dan's shot. And Allen calling the audible to freeze to the back yellow. He's going to ticket. And their shooter is going to stay. Oh no, it's going to go out. And curl down for what is going to go for the draw.
What? Wait, sorry.
God, that was the biggest song when I was in 7th grade. All right, curl down for what's doing a little draw here.
This line has been pretty straight all night, so
Yeah, it's probably gonna run straight, and I'm sure they're hoping for the cut at the end there.
Looks like they're trying to carve it over.
Yeah, especially, they're definitely going directional, too, with the directional sweeping. For those of you who don't know what directional sweeping is, it's basically trying to, if you push with the curl, it's going to curl more. If you push against the curl, it's going to curl less. That's what directional sweeping is. And you sort of, that's it. Most people, when they call the sweep, though, they want you to push against the curl. If they tell you to switch, though, it's because they're trying to get it to push in more. It all really depends on what the stone needs for the shot.
And what the skip says.
And what the skip says.
Yes, as a front-end player, I just sweep when I'm told to.
Yeah.
And what Ben says. Yeah, I guess I should maybe keep the three of us ladies off.
Hey, if he can't speak up, that's on him.
That's right.
Yeah.
Ben,
But-
speak. Arf! No.
Yeah.
Talk.
So
Talk.
yeah, directional sweeping.
Yeah. Do you use that, Ben?
Yes, I do.
Good.
Not during social leagues, though.
Yeah. How old are you?
20.
Really? Jeez. Didn't think so. When did you start curling?
14, freshman year of high school.
Are you serious? How did we never, that's because I was on sheet A doing the national competitive stuff. That's why we've never met.
Just competing at a national level, no biggie.
I wasn't associating with the rest of the juniors.
Oh. That was a bit harsh.
I did not mean that in a mean way. I just meant that's why we've never met.
You're bad.
And welcome to Black After Dark.
Good comedic timing on
That was
there.
perfect
Thank
timing.
you.
Yeah.
I'll be here all weekend.
So will I. I don't leave back till Chicago till Wednesday.
Oh, wow.
Nice promote there by Alan.
Nice. Very
Yeah,
nice.
speaking up.
And they're going to go for the angle raise.
And I'll be right back. My skip is calling for a Diet Pepsi.
Diet Pepsi run.
Diet Pepsi
As the
run.
lead,
Quick,
who's not
quick.
playing, I still have to do that.
You gotta do what you gotta do. Oh. Oh, just mute it.
Looks like they're going to go for a really heavy shot right here.
Yeah, all right. This is the, well, it's not the hammer shot. I thought it was going to be. It looks like they're going for an angle raise.
Oh, there's the jazzy outfit over on A.
Yeah.
Well, Waite's there for what
Oh,
they're
yeah.
trying to call.
My word.
Definitely got the weight, but
Needs
does
the
he have the
curl.
line?
Curl.
Overhead.
Oh, let's see the overhead.
Oh,
Oh, just a tick off.
Their own.
Pushes their stone in deeper and, well, behind their guard, so they can't really try that shot again.
And Alan has a shot for 2.
And Alan, Alan has the hammer shot, so he just has to be full 8. And, well, for Alan, that's not going to be much of a problem.
It's typically not a problem at all.
Not a problem for most people.
Okay, I'm not most people.
That's true. That's No, you're better than most people.
I haven't curled since COVID hit. So
Listen, I haven't curled competitively until I wasn't allowed to.
oh,
Because they announced lockdown. They announced the
shutdown.
quote-unquote postponement of my 3rd national championships.
oh,
That Thursday before we were supposed to leave. And that was the day that my merch for the championship showed up, because usually Usually you buy it there. They'll screen print it for you while you're there. But for this one, they were like, you have to order in advance. And so the exactly. Well, it was Nike too, so it was very nice apparel.
Oh, okay.
Nike or Under Armour or something like that. It was very nice apparel, and it showed up the day they quote unquote postponed it. Eventually, they just canceled it in that like June or something. Yeah,
right.
Unfortunate. And well, I'd never been to Wisconsin before, which was where that was supposed to be. But, you know, eventually I took the Amtrak from Chicago to Minneapolis, and I got to go through Wisconsin. So eventually I got there.
Alan was able to
He was
get
able
two
to
on
get
that
that
shot.
too. Yep.
So we're tied heading into the final end.
Yeah. This is the make or break end, as they would like to say. Because you can't tie it up to go to an extra. You have to, someone has to score unless they blank it. Which is probably not going to happen because it's the 8th end.
Unless you intentionally do it, of course.
Yeah, of course. At the center line. Just off center. Looks like he's... Oh.
And I'm back. I've gone from lead to 5th / alternate per doctor's orders since I had a asthma attack last night.
Oh my goodness.
During our game. So I'm fine. I'm better now, but yeah, I had to go to the ER, and that was not fun. So
never a fun time. All right, looks like they're going for the corner guard here. And they're going to do it successfully. It might bite top 12, but honestly, that makes Alan go after it, and that's sort of, well, it's still a guard, still in that free guard zone.
it looks like Alan has chosen to ignore it, actually, for now.
Sheet C seems interesting right now. We're on skip stones.
Okay. Since we're in the beginning of B, I'm going to switch to C.
Yep, C's got an interesting situation going over here. And they're only on the 6th end, so sheet B's been playing pretty quick, actually, because most of the sheets are only on the 6th end.
Okay.
Sheet A is on the 7th, but yeah, they're playing pretty quick over on B.
All right, so here's a good view of C. And the...
yeah, they've been having complicated ends all game.
Lots and lots of stones in play.
Just
Lots of guard dogs.
messy.
That's right, lots of guard dogs.
Yes, lots of guard dogs. Yeah, they like a messy game over here.
That's Christine Dobbs' word. Mess. That's a mess.
That's mess right there. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like he's definitely going for the hit on that red. Maybe a little bit of a roll so he hides behind that multitude of guards up in the front. Let's see here.
Calling for the sweep really early.
They're sweeping on it early. And it's already crashing on that guard. He was narrow to begin with. Yeah. Not what they wanted to do.
Yeah, not so much.
So that's one red for sheet C.
Hogged and Groggy.
Hogged and Groggy. I so badly want to know what that's a pun on. Like, I cannot think of it. Do you like the one team name though, California Dreaming?
Yes.
We started singing the song on After Dark last night.
On After Black.
After Black, yes. All the leaves are brown, and the sky is gray. And the sky is gray.
Pretty much any song with a name with the word California in it makes me think of the Red Hot Chili Peppers. I mean,
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. You know, the Red Hot Chili Peppers drummer looks exactly like Will Ferrell.
I have seen them play live, and they're actually really good.
They were on the two of them were on some talk show and had a drumming contest.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, I saw them sitting from the second row years
Awesome.
ago.
I got to same.
Back.
I think I was in the third row. Pretty awesome.
It's,
You looking up the name of
96. It was
Chad
an
Smith.
anniversary
drummer.
present I gave to husband at the time.
Yeah.
Well, without the hair, it looks
Very
like
nice.
him.
Yeah, exactly like him.
Oh, wow. Distant cousins, perhaps?
They could be.
I guess they were trying to go for the freeze on the yellow.
Yeah, and it just didn't quite work for them.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
they're-
still staying pretty straight out there.
Oh, there is a picture of
The two of it's the
Of the two
first
of them.
result on Google is the two of them next to each other.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I definitely can see the resemblance.
They look smack alike.
yeah.
Yeah, doppelgangers.
Ooh. Looks like they're going for that raise there just because of the weight on it. Yep. I'd sweep hard on that one. It looks like it's going to miss that top one there and just sort of glide. Ooh, and just a little tick threw it off. If they had curled just an inch more, they probably would have been able to get into the house, but that's a pretty great guard for them, so, you know, pro side miss. B plan.
We can use it.
Yeah.
They're going to try for the same shot. The draw behind.
Yep. And looks like the weight's a little better on this one.
Has to curl.
Does have to curl.
Yeah.
Something got
Surprised it didn't go out.
Yeah. Well, it's not sitting. Just kept going there.
Okay, yes, Mr. Cowan, it is a nail biter. And Mr. Johnson, who won the raffle? Well, there were 16 different prizes, and I know Andy Dunham won 2 of them.
Yep, I got a text that asked who won
The raffle.
Theado. And I have no idea. I was not paying that much attention. But
Trying to, but I couldn't hear it.
Yeah. I know that Andy Dunham won 2 in a row, and that teapot got broken. That's about all I know.
That was very sad. It was a very
It
nice
was a
teapot.
lovely teapot. It was a very sad moment.
There was another basket that had one. Hopefully that one didn't break.
A little less sad is the fact that I won nothing despite putting tickets in several baskets.
Pretty good guard. Or curl down
Yeah,
for what?
I'm sorry. This time the wingspan was 47 tickets, just so you know.
Yeah. The wingspan of tickets is based on just the tallest person you can find in the
With the biggest wingspan.
with the biggest wingspan.
And this year it was 47 tickets.
Yeah, it changes every year. Sometimes it's usually around 40 something though, I would say.
I think mine was 40 because I did wingspan yesterday. Oh, oops. I should have waited. That's the problem. I didn't know there'd be more tall people here.
I know. I know.
What do we got here?
They try to go for a run back, a promotion.
And,
Well,
They were able to get to the 4-foot.
Yeah.
yeah, but they're not quite sitting. They are a second shot, but there's room for some shenanigans in there.
Well, I was going to say improvement, but okay.
looking real good for red right now, Team MacNeill. But let's see what's going on.
Looks like they're trying to put up a guard at that draw path that MacNeill has been trying to go on for the last few shots.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. Looks like they're going to tick off their own, though. Sort of. You know what? That helps for him. It froze to the guard, but it blocks that path a little better.
What is going on sheet A? There's a lot of stones.
Ooh, let's see sheet A real quick.
Okay, sheet A coming up. Oh, well, we have people standing in the way, but you can.
Oh, they already called it, so
Okay.
All right.
we can't see what's going on there anymore. Oh, well.
Never mind. We'll just wait till they hang something.
Yeah.
Hang it. Come on, hang it. All right, back to B. Oh, looks like someone is about to do just that. And it's.
Ooh.
A got
3. Yellow.
Parental Army
Yellow.
got 3.
Parental Army.
Yeah, they're up 9-5.
So what you're saying is they're working 9 to 5.
Exactly.
Uh-huh.
What a way to make a living.
Barely getting by. It's all
Taken and no given.
I mean,
Try to move ahead. The boss won't seem to let you.
you know,
I swear that man is out to get you.
you know?
Gosh, I miss you guys. I gotta say that. I moved away.
Gotta love Dolly Parton. She's an American treasure.
American icon. I was wearing my Dolly Parton T-shirt yesterday. Actually, it's a green and white tie-dye shirt with a cartoon decal of Dolly on it,
Nice.
with a caption that says, "What would Dolly do?"
You know, that's always a good question.
It is a good question, and I try to live my life by what would Dolly do.
Actually, there's a T-shirt in the store that I frequent, and it said, "These can't be the men that she was telling Jolene to stay with."
I know. God.
That's the rock over.
Hey. Yeah.
Hey.
You're in the other. We're all trying to get their attention.
Oh,
To say.
somebody from the other sheet got it.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, I watched that movie 9 to 5 with Dolly Parton. I think
Yeah,
like last
doesn't
night.
it have like
I
Lily
was
Tomlin
amazed.
and Jane Fonda in it
Yeah,
too?
yep. I was amazed at how well some of those same themes are still problems today.
Oh yeah.
It's like, man, this movie really stands up.
I've been taking a Women in the United States history class recently, and every single thing that happens, I was like, this still happens
Yeah.
to this day. They were like, oh yeah, the wage gap, and I was like,
Yep. Check.
check.
Better. Better.
People want to control women's bodies, check. Yeah,
That's a
a
little
lot of
better.
problems. Fears of homosexuality, check.
But it's getting better. Sorry, I'm going to be the optimist here.
Yeah, but is
No,
it getting
is-
better?
Yeah.
Well,
In some places.
in some
We'll go with
places.
that.
In
In some
other
places.
in some places, it's getting better. In
Oh.
other places,
Same.
well,
But in curling.
In
it's
curling,
really
it's
accepted.
fantastic.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
please.
a really
in
accepted
curling,
sport.
everybody wants you here all the time.
All shapes, sizes, colors, creeds, religions don't matter. We just
None of
want
it matters.
bodies.
We just want people here. We want people for the love of the sport.
I mean, all bodies are welcome, and so are all bobbies. So, I mean, I'm here for it, you know?
Exactly.
Bodies and bobbies.
That's right.
Oh. All right. Boo.
I thought it was funny.
It was
Yeah,
fun.
I know.
It was fun.
Good Lord.
We're down to Red's final shot on B.
Yep. Let's see what happens here.
What do you want the shooter to roll under one of those guards?
Oh, definitely. That would definitely help a lot. I think also trying to probably Well, yeah, you definitely want that yellow out, and I would try personally to sit top 4 in front of that yellow, like fully top 4 in front of that yellow, just so it sort of confuses everything for curl down for what, just so, you know.
Yeah, and then they'll be saying, okay, that stone curled down for what?
Exactly.
Huh?
Yeah. Yeah, this is the Still, Alan's making his way down. Curious to see what the turnout of the shot is. I think they're trying to hit the yellow one, but
I think they've been talking about going to the top 4.
I think, yeah, I would
Maybe.
personally draw to the top 4, but I don't love the direction they're coming from. So they might try to be drawing to that corner, or trying to freeze on top of that yellow, and if they, or not freeze, but you know, draw on top 4, and if they freeze the yellow, that's the pro side miss. Looks a little down weight to me.
It's starting to curl.
It is. It's definitely past that guard. Is it going to stay on top of that back yellow one, though? It's definitely not. It definitely curled a lot more than they were expecting. And that's it for them. It looks like they're going to shake here. Fist bump.
I think
Was that the last stone?
There was one more for yellow, but they elected not to throw it because they were already sitting.
Oh, sorry. So, okay, I can't add that score, so it looks like it's a tie.
It was one yellow.
One yellow.
Yeah. They called one yellow. Yeah.
The last stone wasn't. Just having a quick discussion over the rules. Since they shook hands before the end of the 8th, as in there's still one stone remaining, typically that means no score. Neither team scored, however.
However, yellow still won because they were sitting in the house and elected to not throw their last stone.
And we had to have a winner. So,
Yeah.
so that's artificially.
And the skip of Team MacNeill just said they lost, so
Yeah.
we can take his word for it.
Yeah. All right. What she? Ooh. What's going on with C?
Yellow seems like they're saying 2.
Yes. Hold on. Yes, they are.
And they're going to go for the draw. And
See a little
maybe
bit.
a little bit heavy.
Just a skosh.
Believe it or not, folks, we are looking at it's almost 9 p.m. and there is still one more draw.
And you're back on curling, or curling with black after dark.
Actually, Black is, she'll be back. Yes, Mr. Cowan agreed. Both teams played very well on sheet B. Very well.
Seems like Red is going to try to go for a draw through that little port at the center.
Oh, there's room. You can do it. I see
I know the ice on C has been curling a lot more than it was on B, so I believe that the ice is correct for this.
And you can see the folks on D are still chatting. They're deciding.
All right. It seems like it's staying outside. It needs to curl.
Better shot.
Needs to curl a lot more.
Ooh,
and it's
uh-oh.
going to take off the guard, and
Yeah.
it's going to be slightly off center.
It's not going to make that portal.
That yellow is completely buried now.
The overhead view for yellow.
And I believe this is hammer shot for 4,
Oh,
which is a simple, they just need to touch 8. Touch white. White seems to be there. I need to start sweeping just to be sure.
Use. This camera's clear. Uh-oh, here we go.
And
Looking,
I think they got it.
Overhead view.
And yeah,
Let's
it's right
see if
there.
it stops.
Four.
Stop.
Yeah,
That's
it's
4 for yellow.
4
Wow.
yellow.
4 yellow. All of a sudden, Virginia has
It's pulled up in the world.
catapulted itself into
They're
first.
up by 2 without in the 8th, which is always a precarious position to be in.
Okay. Shoot. D.
we can work with that.
Yeah, you can always work with that. Just sort of run the other team out of stones.
All right, here we go on over on D. Wow, this stone is moving fast.
Yeah, they're going for it.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
oops.
they were able to knock one out.
I don't know what their plan was, but they're doing better than they were before.
And they are shaking.
Shaking. Are there still any stones left? No.
Nope.
So that's
That was it.
1 yellow.
1 yellow.
And
Sleepwalkers came from behind.
yeah, they did.
They slept well.
Sleptwalked right through it.
That's right.
Oh. Wait, was that the 7th or 8th then for them?
That was the 7th.
Okay.
Far side is always odd. Close side is always even.
Yes. But I'm surprised they shook because.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're only up by 2 points.
Yeah.
Weird.
Unless somebody was tired. I get
I
that.
don't know if they're still doing the timing on it anymore.
No, not for playoffs. We learned that early on. Okay, C.
All right, we're back on C.
This is really light.
Virginia's first shot was in the house.
Yeah, it's back 12 though, and now they got a 2 guard on the center.
And this is the beginning of their 8th. What is going on with A?
Yeah, what's going on over on A? They're on their 8th end. They're on Skip's rocks of their 8th end.
Oh, okay. We'll
Looks
watch
like
this.
red's sitting 1, but yellow is up by 4. So all they really got to do is run them out of stones. And yellow should have shook by now because they only have 3 stones in play. Red has hammer.
We're going to watch sheet A for a bit.
Wonder what red is trying to do here. Trying to peel their own guards.
I think they're trying to peel their own guards. Maybe they're trying to do a run, but it seems like, yeah, they're not doing.
Are they trying to put another stone in the house?
Well, either way, that's not what ended up happening.
Well, they have another biter now, so
They do have
there's
another
that.
biter. They just, that yellow at top 4.
And
Oh,
they're
no,
deciding to
they're
shake.
shaking. They're shaking.
Okay, we'll score that. That's final.
Parental Army.
9 to 5.
Yeah, 9 to 5.
I will refrain from singing
Please.
as much as I want to.
Get him by.
Actually-
It's all taken and no give.
Yes, they turned the movie into a very short-lived sitcom.
Did they?
Did they?
Yeah.
Was the sitcom good?
No.
Okay. I figured from your expression.
I don't think it lasted a season.
Oh,
It
Really
was
good
cute.
draw
Oh, wait.
on the guard.
Was Dolly Parton in it?
Well, yeah.
No.
If Dolly Parton wasn't in it, then
Then,
I'm
yeah,
not
yeah,
watching.
then that's why.
No,
Yeah.
none of the people from the movie were in it that I can recall.
Well,
Yeah,
there's the
that's
problem.
why. Yeah, that's why people weren't watching it.
I do
Ian.
want to go to Dolly World one day.
I want to go to Dollywood so bad.
Yeah.
Okay, you need to read the chat, ladies.
Have you guys? Hope you guys have someone to drive you home. Listen.
I do.
First of all, I'm only a drink and a half in. Second of all, I came here with my dad, so
I do have someone to drive me, but I also do not need to be inebriated to be ridiculous. Thank you very
Exactly.
It's my default.
I just my brain is just a little wired differently. All right.
Same here.
So I'm a little goofy all the time, sober or not. And that Yellowstone's going right through the house.
And out the back door.
Truly sailing. Red is still sitting one.
It's a shame.
The guard dog just ran right through.
Guard dog didn't do anything.
That dog won't hunt.
That dog ain't barking at all. Yep. Well.
Trying to get to the top 8 on this draw. Sweepers are on it early.
Yep, they're just trying to.
Looks like it's
They're definitely. It seems like they're definitely around that
Oh.
guard, but
Slow
it's
down.
cutting
Slow down
in a
there.
lot. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just out of nowhere.
Did it pick on something?
I
It
think-
might have picked on something, but at the same time, everybody is off the ice
Yeah, I
right
was
now,
gonna say,
so
I think
it's
it's slowing down.
significantly cooler in there. So the ice is definitely slowing down by quite a bit. Just because there's not as many people on the ice working out, breathing.
Less
Making it warm.
heat sources.
Yeah, less heat sources, warming that place up.
We have a very full warm room.
We do. We have a match that was supposed to start about 20 minutes ago. So
Well, to be fair, some of the delay was caused by.
the draw before this
Yeah.
one.
Oh, and the draw before that, too.
And the draw
Yeah.
before. We've been running late all day, I've heard,
Just a little bit.
from what I figured.
To be expected.
Well, I mean, it's 9:08 now, so I guess we'll just be running from 9 to 5. So.
Yeah. What a way to make a living.
Sorry.
Oh, good Lord. I'm still here.
trying to go for the promote.
Or, well, yeah, they're trying to.
or-
Yeah. Definitely. They're just trying to promote, but they're also trying to roll to the side a little bit. They're throwing about backline weight. So if they throw it off nose, just a touch, they can get that back yellow one out and sit two. All depends on what ends up happening, though.
So, since this is the playoffs, would there be an extra end, or does it go by? Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
extra end.
I don't know.
If there's a tie.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can handle that.
Well, they're definitely going to hit the red, but I don't know they're going to do what they exactly wanted to. They're definitely sitting one now, which is
Taking the peek.
important for what they want to do. They've got a lot of stones in play. Yellow's trying to play a clean game.
I don't know about you, but
Mhm.
Dave Zimmerman looks tired.
He does,
Yeah.
but he's the skip, so he can be as tired as he wants. He just has to throw 2 stones at the end of the end.
Well, to be fair, Dave and Matt did go pick me up from the hospital last night, so.
Good, good. Glad your team was there for you.
So they're a little tired. But yes, I was also glad.
They're going to try to peel
Yeah, they're
that
trying to
12
peel.
foot.
They might be able to get the double here if they nose it.
Oh.
And looks like
Oh,
they
and
will.
they
Look
sweep
at
it.
them
Oh.
go. Ooh, ooh,
Very
ooh,
close.
ooh. Well, the
Almost.
red is still
Still
sitting,
safe.
so
Almost.
didn't quite do what they wanted to do, but it definitely
Still a
opened
nice
stuff up
shot.
a lot more.
It's wide open now.
I don't know what Ben is thinking, but I think that he'd want to go for the draw, probably from the other side, even though they haven't been playing this side as much. I think that would be my choice, and it looks like that's the choice he's making.
So I guess I would say that redstone is now hanging out in some wide open spaces.
Yeah, there's definitely a chance someone's going to smack it on its face.
Sweepers on it early.
Wait, it's slowing down.
It's going. It's not very heavy. It's definitely, they haven't played this side as much this end, so it's definitely a little frostier, especially since there's less people on the ice.
Oh.
But look at that
They
thing
wanna push
sail.
it.
Ooh,
Hey.
Nice placement.
fantastic placements.
But again,
There's not,
it's open.
the one on the right
Slight.
is super open, but it's, yeah.
You can get to the one on the left.
You could get,
Who's left? Our left?
our left?
The left of the screen.
Our
Okay.
left.
Our left.
The hit and roll would be the shot for either side. And
Yeah, it looks like they're going to the wide open one first because that's the easy one. Might as well do the easy one first.
Right?
and
Here comes a
is
shot.
that the wrong handle?
No, that's the right handle.
Are they trying to go through the middle?
I guess. It might be the wrong handle.
Oh no.
Oh.
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 Well, they did what they wanted to do.
Good shot.
Very nice.
Yellow's sitting one.
No. No, we can clap. We're clapping for. No.
No,
it's
I have-
not, because anybody's
I
good
stated
shot.
a disclaimer at the beginning of my
Everybody's
bias.
good shot
so.
gets claps, regardless of team.
Okay, they're gonna try to go for the takeout right down the middle.
Yep. Should be easy enough. Yep, they're going for it, and
Seems like it's a bit outside.
it's going to move a lot. He's trying for that directional sweep, and I don't know if it's going to help that much.
Ooh.
It's starting
ooh,
to.
ooh, oh!
Oh.
Oh!
Another good
That
shot.
was a great shot.
No clapping from the peanut gallery. That's not allowed. It's against the code of ethics.
Yeah, yeah.
Just laughing at. No. It's all good. We're all good.
Are commentators even supposed to have a code of ethics?
I mean, yes.
I mean, I think everyone should have a
Don't-
code of ethics.
I mean, I feel like the commentator's code of ethics is just don't talk bad about the teams.
No.
Don't lie.
Well, that's,
Don't lie.
Yeah.
Just say whatever's happening in front of you.
Well,
Don't start making shit up.
black after dark.
Black after dark.
Well, here's the thing. The spirit of curling is all positive optimism. I clapped for the last two shots because both of them were pretty good.
Yeah,
They
you
were.
clap.
Yeah.
You say good shot to any good shot that
Anybody.
happens.
Anybody and everybody. Even if
You
they're
say
on the
good
other
shot to
team.
your opponents. I remember saying good
Yeah.
shot to my opponents.
Oh yeah. And
You don't always want to say it, but you do.
Yeah, you don't want to say it, but
But
you'll
you
be
gotta
like,
acknowledge it.
well, damn, that was a good shot. You have to at least acknowledge
right.
it.
Yes. I mean, you can't deny.
Here's the run back attempt. like it's going to be like control. But starting.
Oh, I think it's a draw,
move.
maybe?
Well, I think it might be the tap.
Or a tap back?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just a little promote.
Oh.
Ooh.
I like
Alright.
that. I like
Alright,
it.
it's not
It-
bad.
okay, it cut him down to 1.
All right.
What's up?
It's something.
It's good enough
Yeah,
for right now.
it's good enough. Doesn't have to be perfect, just has to be good enough.
That's what Dolly would do.
I was just going to
That's
say,
what
that's
Dol-
what Dolly would say.
That is what Dolly would do.
You and I are dangerous, Bobby. I'm telling you. Wow. Except the new middle name you made for me.
I mean, it's a nickname, right? Janoodles. No?
Genuous?
it
Janoodles.
was-
Janoodles?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Janine Janoodles
Klein.
Klein.
Well,
Yeah.
actually, no. It's
Janine, sorry.
Yes.
Janine.
It used to be J9, but now, oh, hold on. We've got,
Is Team Zimmerman once again taking up extra time after the rest of us are done curling?
I believe
yes,
so.
and for good cause.
They move slow.
The man had a 10-minute end. No, the man had a 20-minute end and a 10-minute rock.
Jesus. Christ on a
Wait,
cracker.
was that the rock that was shellacked for the bet?
yeah, something about the 20 being shellacked. Yeah, you're right. Oh, every time he plays, says Dylan Kleszczelski. Okay.
Yep. Correct. Every single time.
Every single time.
It don't even matter what league it is.
That is true.
Matters not. Okay, here we go. Sorry.
Gonna go for the tick. Trying to tick their red to the 4-foot.
If they get 1, that's not enough. They need 2 to tie.
They need 2 to tie.
3 to win.
3 to win, 2 to tie.
And
And then they would go into an extra end, which is always frustrating for everybody. Sometimes
Especially the people
necessary.
waiting to play in the next draw.
Oh, yeah.
especially the commentators and then tech people, ice tech people too.
The ice techs, yeah, because the
Oh.
ice techs are literally just sitting there waiting for them to be done. So you
So
can
there's
see
the
Katie
guard dogs
Schmidt
for the ice.
adjusting her socks and shoes.
I'm sorry. We don't mean to laugh at Katie, but just
Oh,
adds
she's
to the
putting her
moment.
mittens on now.
Gloves.
Gloves, of course, of course.
It's her way of
And they-
singing the Shut Up song.
Suiting up. What?
And they switched up the shot.
They did switch up the shot. Looks like they're going for a standard draw now.
Oh my gosh.
Check for debris.
I think it's definitely a safer shot for them to make. I think the tick has too many
Variables.
bad, variables, bad outcomes. Yeah, this is definitely a safer shot to make.
I think weight's there. It's just.
Will it crawl
it's-
enough?
Will
it's
it curl?
Oh, might need it. Might need it.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Come on. Come on. Come on.
All the
They're
way.
getting close. They're getting close. Yep.
Keep
Yep. 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 Yep.
going.
Yep. Yep.
Keep
Yep.
it
Yep.
low,
Yep.
low,
Yep.
low,
Yep.
low.
Oh.
Oh.
I think
That's
are
close
sitting.
enough for a measure.
Yeah.
I think they're saying 2.
Well,
It
are
looked-
there?
Oh, wait, no.
I might.
Yeah. Well,
I
there's
still think
4
it's 1.
stones.
I think
so-
it's. I still think it's 1, but there
I
are
agree.
2 more stones, so we will just have to wait and see. But I would say that is close enough for a measure.
Oh, and as for the taking forever to finish a game part, Mr. Zimmerman was the one who reminded us we're not to have the clock going during a playoff game because we were late to get it started, and then he's like,
Yeah.
Well,
Classic Dave.
you know why he doesn't want a clock? It's because he takes so long.
okay, for everyone listening, we love Dave Zimmerman. Don't get any bad ideas about.
Yeah,
That's
we're
right.
not talking bad about him. We're just
No.
making a little fun.
A little fun, and he's good
A
at
little
what he
light
does.
ribbing.
He's good at what he does.
Yes.
But I'm not too keen with him walking backwards, to be truthful.
Yeah.
No.
No, not a good thing.
One time I was trying to slide backwards to look at a house, and it was during a league night, and I just sort of lost my balance and fell forwards and slammed both my knees against the ice.
Wow.
Yeah, that was not good. I think I've done that before, too. I was trying to help the little middle rockers, like under 12s, under 10s, actually. Yeah, little kids.
I think it's like under 9 now.
Yeah, it's little kids. I was helping them sweep, and the ice was really frosty. Both my feet got caught at the same time, and I just slammed my knees onto the ground.
No.
Let's see
not
what's
fun.
happening.
So it looks like they're trying to draw into the 4. It looks a touch heavy from my
They
point
might
of
hit
view.
off
It
theirs.
does
But
have
it's
backing.
definitely, it looks like they're
Overhead.
going to promote the red.
Oh!
Uh-oh.
Great
Get out
shot
of the way.
for yellow.
Nice.
Ooh.
Great shot for yellow.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
But now
So now
there's
red's down-
backing.
Yeah, now there's backing. We got, well,
Say the challenge gauntlet has been thrown.
yes. I think they're going to probably try to throw like backline weight and try to get that yellow one and sit 2.
I
But
believe-
it's,
I don't know if my nerves can handle it extra end.
Sorry.
I know.
COVID has definitely decreased my lung capacity.
yeah.
I understand.
And so did that car accident last year. That had something to do with it, too.
Yeah. That'll do it. All right, here he comes. And they just got to wait for it to curl a bit, staying straight for the most part here.
Oh, they're trying to.
And they're trying to
Curl
direction
it.
it. Yep.
Oh, overhead.
Hard,
overhead,
hard.
overhead. Oh, hard.
Hard.
Hit it.
They
Hit
made
it.
it.
Yeah!
Oh, my
Woo!
Is that 3? Is that 2 or 3?
it looks
It's definitely 2. I think they're going to have to measure to see
Measure
if
for
it's the
3.
third.
Oh,
It looks
boy.
almost like 3. So we got 2 here. Yeah, I would if I were them.
It never hurts to measure.
Never hurts to measure.
Whenever in doubt, measure.
Measure it out.
Exactly.
This will tell you the game. So,
It'll tell you what time the next draw starts.
Yeah. God.
okay, so it's at least put up the 2 for Hogged and Groggy so that you can see that we're looking at a tie. But, sorry, overhead. Oh,
Wrong sheet.
wait, sheet. See, oh, but I put the number in there, so it's got them backwards.
Oh,
my
extra
God.
end.
Oh, extra end. Oh. Saw
Dang
that
it.
coming.
Dang it, I did not.
It is an extra end.
Yeah, it's like, well, hold on a second. Someone's
Let's see what's
busy.
going on, because somebody's coming in with the mop.
Yeah, and it's like, yo, hold on, there's another end. Can't do that yet, dude. Yeah, somebody stop him.
Well, he's already done one side, so
yeah.
now he's down to the
Yeah.
second. Might as well just keep on going.
All right, Dave, make sure you tell him, stop there.
Just hope this end doesn't take like 30 minutes.
I know, God. Everyone's going to be real upset because the last matches were supposed to start about 45 minutes ago. So,
So Dylan, I don't know. Are you going to stay awake and keep watching? Sudden death.
sudden death round.
Well, actually, it's not because it's not skip rock. So, yeah, it's tied.
A whole nother end.
Yeah. With the measurement, it ended up being a tie. If it was the other way, they would have won it. But here we go again.
Here we go again. Mamma Mia 2, for those of you who...
I didn't see the first one. That's okay. I skipped the second.
Well, the second Mamma Mia was called Mamma Mia, Here We Go Again.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, not interested. Gentlemen, next to us, ESPN 4 bonus coverage. Yeah, That means we get paid extra, right?
Certainly do.
Twice. We get paid overtime. Did you know that?
You know what? What's double of 0?
Yeah, 0. Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh, you're still muted.
Someone in the chat says not to blank the extra in.
We just jinxed it.
Oh, yeah.
God.
Okay, that's affluence. Okay, I know I'm saying that wrong, but that's what it looks like.
Looks like alkafluence.
Thank you.
Shout out alkafluence. They're making some jokes. So is Richard Cowan and Royce Johnson.
Yep.
They're on it. They be making the comments.
Uh-oh. This looks a little heavy to me.
It's going to be in the back of the house.
Oh, I thought it was sailing through.
Ooh.
Okay, well, hey. They know the ice better than I do. Oh, that's nice undercover.
We can write that at the bottom.
Okay, just having a little fun here in the
chat. Is this game going to be finished before I get there tomorrow morning before the first draw?
Well, that's a good question.
That's a good question, but it depends because, as I mentioned previously, they are working 9 to 5. So if the first draw starts at 7, you should be good.
So it's a yes, is what I'm hearing.
I do need another
Same
drink.
thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ranch
Water. Original
water.
hard seltzer. Brought to you by Dr. Black.
I love a ranch water. I do prefer cut water margaritas over the ranch water rancherita. Cut water has gotten me into some trouble because I remember one time before my my flight back for winter break, I drank 3 of the Cutwater margaritas followed by 1 of the Cutwater Long Island iced teas, and I don't remember anything after drinking about the first half of that Long Island iced tea. I do remember waking up the next morning and having a broken ceramic pot across the ground and no idea how it got there, and
So is
bruises
Zimmerman
on my
still
fingertips. Yes,
That man,
is still
so
playing.
the average curling end is about 15 minutes. That's what we built our times off of.
Yeah.
This man had a 15-minute stone this weekend.
Jesus.
No, Jesus was nowhere near that
Is
end.
that the stone? Is that the stone that was shellacked for the bet?
No, thank you.
Thank you for this also.
No, I live to serve.
I feel like I could be heard before I turned it in.
Taking a
Do you
quick
hear me
peek at
better
the
now?
house.
No, not very well. You need to speak in.
Yellow's
There you are.
sitting 2.
I could hear myself speak, but can you hear me
Yes.
speak
Now
now?
I
Is
can.
everybody else hearing me speak now?
We are
Dr.
hearing
Black is tuning in.
I don't know.
Black After Dark.
Black After Dark. Here I am
Black
again.
After Dark. So, how are we doing this evening? Are we, excuse me one second.
Alrighty. We're on the last of the second stones. Yellow is sitting 3.
Oh, good God. That was... we are in an extra end, aren't we?
We are in an extra end, and yellow is sitting 3. It does not look pretty for Hogged and Groggy.
Who has the hammer?
Yellow does.
Yellow,
Zim.
which means
Zim.
Virginia.
Yes.
Yeah, Zim.
Yes.
Ben
So-
Kean. He's doing.
This is so stressful.
Yeah.
Right? But Team Virginia and our friend Bobby here, who is lead for this team.
Mm-hmm.
I assume you're cheering for yellow?
Yes.
Okay.
I've stated my bias and made it clear.
Oh.
Well, looks
We
like
do not
red just
pretend to
ended
be
up-
fair
Oh,
or impartial
never.
whatsoever.
Never. I have never said such a thing.
No.
You said there's
Partiality is
no
for
code of
referees.
Right. Well, depends on the referees in the sport, honestly.
Honestly. Truly.
Some NBA calls that are...
Yeah.
We just got done saying that we are going to applaud a good shot, either team, regardless, and
We like applauding good
And
shots.
that is the culture of curling.
That is.
Yes,
And then-
even if you're on the other side of the shot, right?
You have to appreciate a good shot.
yes, and now
Honestly,
Jamie
curlers love
comes
curling.
Yes.
throws that under the
Wait.
bus.
What?
Curlers love curling. I know. Crazy
Whoa,
concept.
whoa.
Wait, what?
Crazy
Whoa.
concept.
Wait.
Folks back at home, we're going to need you to take a hot minute to unpack that statement.
Sorry.
Curl down for what?
Curl down for what?
I'm still thinking about California Dreamin'.
Oh, California Dreaming. One of the better team names of the weekend.
Oh,
so
yeah.
if there's ever
And-
another brunch spiel, I want to name my team Waffle House Fight Club.
Oh.
That's a good one. That
And-
is a good one.
So have you guys seen the video of the Waffle House employee just casually brushing off a chair chucked at her face?
Yes!
Wait.
Yes!
Wait. Which video? Because that
Oh.
happens all the time.
Well, no. There
But
was
I
a
the most recent one, yeah, I
There
have
was a
seen
recent one. Yeah,
Yes.
somebody threw a chair at
So-
a Waffle
She was like-
House employee, and she just like swatted it out of the way like it was a fly.
Absolutely. And she never missed eye contact the whole
Yeah,
time.
she was.
that. I mean, I
She
swear it
stared
has.
at the
Never
person
broke
like
eye
someone
contact.
throws a chair at you, you bat it out of the air and never break eye contact.
I
That's-
mean, I feel
that's
like it's part of the
intimidating.
I want that. I
Waffle
want
House
that woman
training.
on my sales team.
I want.
It's got to be part of their training.
I don't know if I want to be
They
that
actually fired
woman
her.
or be with that
Are you
woman.
serious?
You
100%. They fired
Wow,
her.
that's
Yep.
rough.
They fired her for swatting away a chair?
They fired her because it's a corporation and they don't want attention.
They should have made
Everybody,
her the manager of training.
corporations suck.
Okay.
We are anti-capitalism
The C
here
word.
at the.
She should have been promoted.
Reminder that all
to training
opinions
manager.
expressed by Curling After Dark are not the opinion of the Potomac Curling Club or board or any affiliates, including and not limited to sponsors, curlers.
Abolish capitalism.
Not going to happen.
She should have been promoted to
This has
training.
been brought to you by Dr.
feel
Black.
I feel like you have to be
Yes.
required to join an MMA class or something if you're gonna work out.
So
No,
I
for
feel we're
s-
starting
for
to dip
real.
into the idea of combining hand-to-hand fighting and curling.
No,
How
I've
does
seen
that sport
full
work?
contact
Full
curling.
contact curling?
Well, you can hip check in it.
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
Instead of throwing skips rocks
is
or
wrong?
LSD, you have the skips fight.
Yes.
Ooh!
Yes.
Gloves off, just
Gloves off,
Barney
toe to
style
toe.
fighting,
How about this? You slide
No.
at each other from the other end,
and just
Oh.
slam
and
at
which
each other.
exactly
I would be great at that. I used to
whoever
fence.
gets up first or whoever stays down. Yeah, no, I think we're onto something.
It's
I think we
like
need to work this
a
out.
sliding
Okay.
jousting.
You guys
Yeah,
have
yeah,
been-
yeah. With our brooms in front
With
of
our
us.
brooms.
I
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
Jousting curling.
Sign-
Jousting curling.
Okay,
I
so
used to
this is-
fence, so sign me up. I'm on.
Oh, Bobby is all
I
over
used to
this.
fence too. Did you
Um,
know the state sport of Maryland, which is where the Potomac Curling Club is located, is jousting.
Listen in, folks.
I did not
It is
know
in
that.
fact
State
State
the
sport of
State
Maryland,
Sport of Maryland.
is jousting.
That
And
explains
before
it.
any
It's
of
on our
y'all
seal.
jump in on the chat, the State Sport of Maryland is in fact jousting. The state team sport was made lacrosse after some senator whose son played lacrosse wanted that represented.
Well,
just
that
gotta
also
not-
makes a lot of sense because we have a lot of lax bros
Oh,
here in
no.
Maryland.
There are so many bros with sticks.
It's insane.
Bros
yeah.
with-
Bros with sticks.
Lax
So
bros,
that's what they
hockey
do
bro.
to-
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
hold
yeah,
on a
yeah,
second.
yeah, yeah.
Checking
Back
the
to the
chat.
game.
Checking the chat. Rob Young said he is stealing the Waffle House Fight Club team.
First one to register gets it. But you might have to fight us
That's
if
right.
you get it first.
I don't know who Brockmeyer is, but thank you, Ian Reed.
And then Dylan made a power move and talked about thank you for the legal disclaimer. Jamie.
I just got a
Yeah, my
Text message.
text may be blowing up right now.
yeah. I got a text message from my husband saying this should be called Danger After Dark.
Danger After Dark.
Danger
Or
After
if
Dark.
you know Dave,
Swinger.
our curler,
Swinger Danger.
yeah, it might be Danger After Dark. We are hearing the call, so
Oh,
we're going to
yep.
get a little quiet here. And I'm going to just murmur quietly
Sounds
into
like
the
they're
microphone.
putting the next
This
games
is me
on.
murmuring. Yeah, so
yeah,
David
they're-
Zimmerman taking so long.
That they're starting the next draw.
Other teams are playing
I'm
around
not opposed
him.
to that, though. However,
You
it
know
might
what?
change
Play
the
your game.
ice.
The rules are
It
the
will
rules.
change the ice.
But they're almost done, so.
They are
And it
almost
will-
done,
you-
so
you-
it will take time.
Dr. Black is right. So when the sheet is empty, tell us about what the ice does.
So when the sheet's empty, it's definitely going to slow down a lot because there's just not as many sources of heat in the ice shed. There's not many people breathing. There's not people moving around. All of that
It
stuff.
is,
So
yeah.
it definitely slows down a lot more. So now that these people are coming back onto the ice, it's going to start warming up again and change the conditions
Yeah,
of the ice.
and because there are less people breathing, there are less COVID droplets.
That's true, and it's
There
less
are.
humid.
We actually had, during COVID, so Potomac is famous for having more NASA scientists per square foot than any curling club in the universe.
Well,
Unfortunately,
more than
that-
Huntsville?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're very close
We've
to
measured.
DC. We've measured. We've
Yeah.
counted.
Yeah. We've whipped it
which
out.
is actually why I know so much about STEM for being a liberal arts major.
Yes. Dr. Black, a professional comedian, knows more about STEM than most of you listening at home.
Probably.
I grew up, well, Bruce, my dear dad, was a chemist for private sector contractors for the
Ooh.
U.S. government.
Fancy.
I
Fancy.
never knew exactly what he did. I asked him one time what he did it for work, and all he said was disarming disarming chemical threats. Whatever that means.
I can picture him saying that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bruce.
Well,
Sounds
then
like he would have been like one of the characters on 24.
Probably.
Probably.
Yeah, I do remember him telling me a story, and he was at some conference in Europe, and they had rented out a castle for the
Ooh.
conference.
Jealous.
Honestly, like, who rents out castles?
And can I be there?
No, I'm not even done. He
Oh,
got real.
that's just the prelude.
That's just the premise to the story. So he apparently got fucking sloshed.
Your dad?
We're on. I know, crazy,
I know. Fucking-
crazy concept. So he got sloshed.
The man is in the room.
And he was wandering through the streets of around this castle or whatever with somebody from like a scientist from Syria, and 50 feet behind them was their handlers making sure they didn't give away government secrets.
Oh,
to each
no.
other.
Oh, no. Oh.
So I'm not sure who's on sheet B right now, but I'm loving that person's band.
So it's not Team McNeill and Curl Down for What, but I do see Team Johnson is one of the teams because
Is that
I
the
see
band of Johnsons? Or team?
that is the band of Johnsons who are throwing yellow, and I don't know who's throwing red. I'm sorry. If anyone wants to weigh in on the chat
Oh, well,
and recognizes your friends and family, please jump in.
we need help taking down.
Oh yeah, we got to put up the new signs for what's ever going on
Oh,
here.
right. Can
But
someone throw something at someone who knows what they're doing? Or
Yeah.
is it just anarchy on Saturday night
I
at
think
this
it's
curling
just
rink?
anarchy at
pretty
this
much.
point.
All right.
Which I'm not opposed to.
Let it burn.
Let it burn.
Let it burn.
Rage Against the
See who
Machine.
we can get.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Where's? Oh, your dad's playing. Never mind.
What I am going to ask
Your dad
is
can call his
if-
team Band of Blacks.
Oh yeah. Still a little. But
But better than
better.
some of the other options.
yeah.
Gosh, I don't see.
Well, we name it after that famous Amy Winehouse song, Back to Black.
I love that song.
Oh,
And she was gone way too soon.
She
her
was,
voice is
27
amazing.
Club.
I mean,
She
Yeah.
was fantastic.
Yeah.
She was
Yeah,
such a good song.
yeah.
Songwriter, singer. I love her version of Will You Still Love Me Tomorrow. I've been getting really
I
into
didn't know
that
she
recently.
covered that.
She did, and it's really good, and I've been really into
It-
it, recently.
so
it
someone
really
in the
makes me-
chat says it's
Yep.
Pittsburgh on B.
It is Pittsburgh on B. Yeah, I see the Curl PGH.
Citation
And-
on Potomac having more NASA scientists per capita than Rocket City.
Yeah, I'd like to know that
Okay.
too.
Need a citation. And who is that saying that? Because
It says Bryce Russ.
Bryce Russ. Name all the NASA scientists you know, and we'll come up with others.
Yeah. And the most doctors, I think, per square foot, too.
Oh,
yeah.
no. We have absolutely
That's what I'm saying.
so
We
many
have
educated people in this club.
So many.
Very highly
we need a
educated.
photo
And
of
despite
the,
that, you get the four of
curling
us.
after
So
dark.
I am sorry.
You get just.
You get your guest commentator.
Dr.
from,
Black, that's
you know,
for you.
Thank you. I'm not a
Todd.
fan of Verbin, so I'm
I
going
am
to
a
hand that
doctor
over
of
to Janine
jurisprudence.
Klein.
Dr. Todd,
no,
well, okay.
Well, I'll do it. I'll
No pressure.
give me like a little one.
Well, Janine Klein is not going to drink this.
Perfect.
Then we are not going to force people to drink what they don't want to. Boundaries are amazing things.
Yes, they are.
We love boundaries. And Janine is drinking the shot that she was not going.
Janine is not drinking the
She's
shot.
not drinking
She's
at all.
not
She's
drinking
never
it at all.
liquor has never passed this woman's lips in her life.
Janine
She
Janoodles
kind
Klein
of made a
is
face
not.
at it.
Nope. She must.
And so I am going to take hers.
Okay. Let's go back to sheet C.
So what's going on sheet C?
Red just crashed on the guard, and it's
I
coming
hate
into the
bourbon.
house. Oh, wow.
Which
That
is
was not a bad result. given
something
that
bold coming from somebody who was drinking Jack
Okay.
Daniels
Oh.
and ginger ale last
Oh,
night.
oh.
I
You were
hate
you were working
bourbon.
on it.
We have handshakes, it looks like.
No one. Oh, we finally have handshakes on sheet C. Who
And
actually
Virginia
took that
wins.
shot?
But
Virginia wins?
Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
well, David will be absolutely impossible
You know that.
to deal
tomorrow.
Oh.
Well, as long as he gets some good
with.
sleep.
Okay. Well,
Yeah. Just goes home
I
and
just throw because I can't.
immediately falls asleep.
since they technically did not shoot the last rock, that means the score should not be. It should not be scored. However, since it's a tie, I got to artificially
Come up with it, yes.
artificially give Virginia the one because they.
Wow. Well,
Okay.
on that note, this commentator is off to celebrate.
All right,
Yeah.
Bobby Todd, enjoy commentating
I did.
or enjoy celebrating.
I will.
And it was good curling with you yesterday. And it has been a pleasure spieling with you. Have a good night.
You too.
I'm muted.
We're trying to find someone to join us. Anyway, so
Somebody
we
to
still
join us
have
for
Dr.
Curling After
Black
Dark.
and Mr. Belfontaine. All right, we're not getting their attention. All right.
Who wants to do Curling After Dark?
Who wants to talk to the internet?
Who wants to talk to the internet? You want to talk to the internet and just ramble? For a
And
while?
Dr. Black asking who wants to talk to the internet. And everyone saying,
You want to ramble on the internet for a
hell
while?
no. On your left here, Dr. Black, we are getting the selfie.
Ooh.
Pardon my